Hi, I'm Ron with Amazing Mile Marker Stops. Come along with us as we look for amazing places for you to visit.
Thank you. Stern's free.
Yeah, this one's just kind of open. Alright, you're loose. Alright, thank you. Yep, just let her blow off for a second. Alright.
We were supposed to pull out of Cambridge Municipal Marina today and start heading towards the west side of the Chesapeake Bay, back over there. And unfortunately, the remnants of Hurricane Ida, which is still a tropical depression, is headed this way and is supposed to hit today, the very day we're supposed to pull out. By this afternoon, it's about 11 o'clock in the morning right now. The winds are already kicking. Made it a little difficult for us to get off the dock, and of course we had to go get some fuel, so we had to deal with that docking and undocking as well. But by tonight out on the Chesapeake, it's supposed to be kicking 30-mile-an-hour winds, maybe more, and tomorrow is even worse. So rather than head out like we planned, we're just going to go around the corner, and there's a free dock here in Cambridge, and we're going to go stay on that free dock. You can stay for 72 hours. We're going to take advantage of that and just let the storm pass on by while we're protected in that basin.
That one all right?
I guess my line handler's back. She must be feeling a little bit better, because she's caught every line over here on the free dock without any dock hand to help us out, so that's good. So there's Elixir sitting on the free dock along with a sailboat, and we're snug up behind the county building, so any winds coming from that direction we're completely protected. And there's a apartment complex or condominiums on our starboard side that protects us from there. So it's a pretty well protected area. The wind's coming from the northeast, I believe it would be. Can he get us, but not the waves. So we're pretty good. I'm taking advantage of our downtime because of the wind from the remnants of Hurricane Ida. We're kind of just stuck here at the moment. It's a little windy outside, so I figured I'd take advantage of that time to change the oil on our generator. It's come up time for that, so that's what I'm doing. Remnants of Hurricane Ida have finally made it here, and the wind is howling and the rain is falling, so I've shut everything up and turned the generator on. Otherwise it just gets really hot, and so we're just going to sit here and wait it out. There's a momentary break in the rain. Well, I see more coming, so I wanted to come out real quick and show you what's right behind our boat. All the water from the streets are running downhill and right behind us, and it's creating quite a current, which actually is pushing our boat around a little bit. It started to rain again, so I started to run back to the boat before I get too wet, and then I saw this rainbow. And I said, oh no, gotta stop and film that, get wet or not. Isn't that pretty? You can see the current going by our boat. That's all being created by that runoff from the road. Well, we just had our phones go off with a tornado warning. That's always exciting. It says to take shelter in the basement. Does the engine room count? It's 11 o'clock at night, and all afternoon we've been feeling the effects of what's left of Hurricane Ida. At this point, she's just been declared a post-tropical depression, so it's not even a tropical depression, but we've been getting pretty good winds and lots of rain, and we just started feeling a bump. Elixir bumped, and then it did it again, and we actually got concerned that maybe we had tied the lines too tight, and I didn't want them too slack if we're going to be blown around, but there is a tide here and we're on a fixed wall, and so went out to check the lines, and what we discovered is there's been a storm surge, and we've risen up so high that every one of our fenders had popped over the concrete wall we were tied next to, and so we were hitting the wall, and that was the bumping. So we had to push Elixir off the wall and drop some of our fenders down lower, and of course anticipating that the surge will leave and we're going to drop back down, we put out extra fenders so that we'd have some higher and some lower so that we could cover the whole thing. So anyway, while I was out there, I happened to look towards the back of the boat at the end of the wall down there, and something didn't look right. So I grabbed the floodlight, went down there. The water has completely flooded the wall and is over into the grassy area on the other side of the wall. So been a pretty good storm surge came in here from somewhere. I thought I'd show you in the daylight hours the wall that got flooded last night. We're not at dead low tide right now, and there's only a 2-foot tide here, so you can see how high up the water had come. Also, this dock over here, the water was right to the top. It didn't actually go over the dock, but it was pretty much level with the top. You can see how far down it is now.
So I finished doing all the caulking, the grouting and the caulking and all that for the shower and the master head, and now Ron is placing, he marked the wall to place my safety bar for the shower.
I gotta drill the holes out.
So it's gonna be like that.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm figuring that okay, it's not only a safety bar, but to keep, it's going to be low enough to hopefully keep shampoos and conditioners and stuff like that. You need by me. Low enough to put shampoo and conditioner if they fall over when we're traveling, that they won't fall out and into the shower, which actually made the safety bar sort of lower than I had expected it to be, but that's what we figured out we needed to do. And it can also be used to throw a washcloth over, or wet bathing suits, towels. a spare towel bar, sort of multi-purpose safety bar. Okay, so today's my birthday, and I'm celebrating with a piece of chocolate and sharing a mini soda with Ron.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marie. Happy birthday to you.
But you started eating your chocolate already.
I'm hungry. You gave me food.